Zugaris and William Kyle get us started here tonight from the Yum Center. And the Orange who law first, and here's the explosive J.J. Starling on the drive, and it's 2-0.
Oh, wow. That was an explosive move.
He played only 21 minutes on Saturday at Clemson and could not really go at all in the second half. Zugaris making his first. Green Woolley into the lineup, replacing Brown tonight, and is Zugaris for that matter. Spotting Sananda Fru. There's a drive, and that got pinned on the window. Cards. Conwell off the Zugaris screen, right back to the big fella from Greece, who scores at the rim.
I like it.
Into traffic against Hadley. Boy, really good defensive work by Hadley to stay with the cat-quick Starling. Here goes Nate George. He'll float one with the right hand, left USA. Here goes Isaac McNeely. He had it knocked out of there. Zugaris going to run it down in the corner. Zugaris takes off baseline, tried to force, spins out, and Woolley runs it down. Here he streaks to the basket, lost it going on, and it'll be a travel. Adrian Woolley tried to George a three, and the rebound for Woolley. The Cardinals, the storyline for Pat Kelsey's team tonight, as you see Conwell's 4.
Good D by the Cards.
Forces the turnover. Here's Fru with Adrian Woolley. 2 on 3. Woolley a scoop, wouldn't go. From Toronto, transferred after a couple of seasons at Georgia Tech to the line. He's 10th best free throw shooter in the ACC and knocks the first one down. There's 64% as a team. Nate George counters that with 2 made ones.
Line, no help, finish at the rim.
Here's Hadley winding into traffic. Back out for Conwell. Left-handed 3 misses. That's short. Look at Fru battle against Freeman. Fresh 20. McNeely thought about it. Here's Rogers. Bounce pass. Fru! Anthony against McNeely. 7 to shoot. And here's White against Fru.
Oh,
nice
tough shot.
Out there where Dennis Scott used to shoot.
Man.
Here's Hadley. Now McNeely from D. Scotland.
Hey, welcome.
He can stroke the 3 too. 6 to shoot. George way out on the left against Adrian Woolley. And fouled by Woolley. George at the line for 2 more. First one is good. And 116 games for Jim Boeheim. And now in his 3rd season. George is awful.
Yes, he was.
Here's Ruth. Look at this. Weaving through.
Right on time as we speak about the young.
Out front, Freeman trying to beat Fru to the spot. Right-hand move. Oh. Freshman for Brooklyn, averaging under 6 against the league. 8 on the season. McNeely's triple and 1. He is 7th in the ACC in conference play, making 2.5 threes a game. He's got 2 already, and now the rare 4-point trip. Out front, boy, McNeely clutches.
Feeling it.
And now will launch. And Kyle rips it away. I mean, yeah. Here's White. All the way through. Boy, oh, what a tough shot. 2 and 3. Excited to be a part of the ACC tournament again. On the drive and the feed is having the traffic. Skips for Hadley. Javon against White, got the roll.
I like that, playing off 2 feet.
State, where's 55 for the Orange. 2 to shoot. Zephyr's going to have to launch. Lefty 3. And a shot clock violation all tonight. With Brown injured and not available to go, how do they divide the basketball up into who starts the offense?
Doing it by committee, finder
of the Cards. Running it with Woolley. Oh, Hadley around Freeman. Fru a triple.
I like to take that 3.
Starling missed it. Long lead for Hadley. He'll chase it in the corner. Now Fru against Freeman, and foul. Lightning to basketball.
Right.
And now it becomes, how good a team are you inside the line? How good a team are you outside? And shoot them effectively.
Correct.
Okay. Inside, here's Kings. He's trying to back down McNeely. 6 to shoot. Starling from the front. And that 11-0 run is still the difference in the ball game, and then some. Here's Freeman launching a high arcing through. That missed badly.
Ooh. Oh, love the effort by Kyle. Staying in bounds. Perfect bounce pass to finish.
Hadley!
Oh, the hezzy with the
down for Conwell on the backside. McNeely. Hadley. Zugris. Rolled off. Explains why. Conwell. Here's Zugris. Right back inside. That's Soiree playing in the game now. And a kick out for Conwell's three. Ibrahim Akir Soiree playing in the post, if you will, in the center of that zone. Here's Hadley right at Soiree with a right hand.
Oh, Worley, the pad.
Antoine Petaway at Kennesaw State.
Well, I appreciate his patience all season long, knowing that
there's a foul. It'll be on the card. 3-point field goal percentage. Nate Kings would be the guy. He's got 58 makes and 155 attempts. Good spot. 10 now for Conwell in this first half. This is his 121st and 120th. Louisville turnover. George another three. Nope. Orange still looking for their first three, and skip for Anthony. Kyan rolling into traffic on Rogers around Pryor.
Love it. Love it. The second effort by the Cards.
Anthony against McNeely. Working inside and draws the Isaac McNeely foul. And the second one is good. Anthony's got 3 here in this first half. He had 13. Here's Conwell backing out into the corner for Roos. 2-1 at the horn. Kenai Roos off the wing to shoot. Conwell, Vigelis inside, backs out with 4. Tried to bounce it to Hadley. Scoop, score. My goodness.
Talk about
Freeman. Oh, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Conwell took one right. And here is Conwell. McNeely against his zone. Conwell flips. Vigelis couldn't hang on him early.
Owning the game.
Yep. Here's Kyle at the offensive end with Kings. Right back for Kyle. There's the right-hand jump hook. He came to a complete stop. Thought he would go 18-point lead for the Cardinals. Kick into the corner. McNeely kept the ball up. Knocks down the 3. Shooters. Here's the turnover. Here's Conwell with the Syracuse giveaway. Woolley through traffic. Bounces to Hadley. 3 away. That's with J.J. Starling.
Once again, the Cards half-court defense. They have the Orange taking wild threes.
There's Starling, a runner. They play without Michael Brown tonight, who, if he played in a certain percentage of the games in the ACC, would be 4th in scoring. 5 against NC State. And the back end of that is good for Adrian Woolley. There's George ripping it up floor to Anthony. Here's Donnie Freeman now, and into the corner for Kings. Lefty threes.
There you go.
Knocked down again. Roos digging in against Kings. Kenai will draw the foul. Kings votes for as many as 15 to 18 players for first team.
Of the talent. Kings for another one.
Yep. And the Orange cleans it up with a 17-point deficit in Syracuse. Is this their run tonight? And George lost it. Last touch Syracuse. Nate George for Khalifa. There's a skip into the corner. Hadley lines one up. Javon Hadley's second 3. Back to our conversation with Pat Kelsey today about what changes with his team, and then the challenges because of Brown's presence at Red Autry.
Come on, man.
At Miami. And the year he's had. I'm just telling you, it's going to be one of the more interesting. All-over ratios a little lower as well. And Red Autry really gave us some insight from an opposing coach as the front end is the danger points. McNeely, Conwell, Frew, Hadley. He expect it may be one guy. Freeman and Betsy there to challenge. Woolley with the left hand. Got the roll.
They touched
it on Saturday at the JMA Wireless Dome. Nice pass inside. Frew too strong with the reverse.
Yeah, slipped out of the shot out of here.
And at the other end, Kobe. Rogers can't finish it. Slapped out of bounds. It will belong to the Orange.
Come on, Kobe. I've been giving you love all.
Ahead of 10 to play. Kick out Woolley 3. Got
another
it.
wide
Adrian
open
Woolley.
shot.
6.5 screen. And he'll get some more rehab and go through some physical therapy, I'm sure. And he wasn't Wasn't sure he was going to be able to talk. Louisville to now be on the way to recovery and just inspiring folks. And I thank Dana Brown from the Athletic Communications Office who handles of win number 10 in the ACC tonight. Anthony backing down on McNeely. Now we'll weave around and miss badly. Too strong with the shot, recovered and scored. Spun it out. Hadley tried to keep it alive in the hands of Anthony. He'll take McNeely to the basket, put it up, too strong. William Kyle's a problem.
Oh, man, it's big time block. How he started the game with 3 early. Time is just flying.
Old number 4 in the gold jersey with the flat top, little fade. Conwell the drive. I give White credit. That did not look good when he fell. He wrapped that joker back up and is playing.
Yes. He came back with a big dunk, too.
Yeah, George, Kyle, there's another turnover. Here's White. Conwell was trying to thread it. Here goes Sadiq White off the glass. Oh, the foul. It hasn't been single digits since the 9:34 mark of the first half. And the in and out. Foul line, Hadley, lob for Frew. Kyle bothered it. Sananda Frew scores. Starling on the drive. Scoop, fell off. Kyle battled. It's been in the neighborhood of like 16 to 21 for most of the first half and here early in the second half. Starling, baseline. Here's Freeman, had it blocked by Khalifa.
Now McNeely's wide open, shooting the ball with confidence tonight.
They had one crack at getting it to single digits and drive a moment ago, cuts it. Here's the 3 out of the corner, and that's Conwell. 17 now. Kings on the drive. Whoa! Feels like that young kid wants that moment.
Yes, he does.
Conwell foul line. Got
Come on.
Boy, Ryan Conwell's been across the ESPN family of networks, including 11 a.m. the start at Gas South Arena in Duluth for the ACC Women's Tournament presented by Rogers, Khalifa. Here's Hadley.
Wow.
3 ball from the right.
Again, he's the whole second half and got great shots every time.
Yep. Inside 2 to go. George shoots for 3. 10 to commence the ACC tournament. Freeman turned hard and draws the foul. January by 11 at the Peterson Event Center. And if the Orange want to go to Charlotte with any kind of momentum, they'll need to knock off.
Pretty much attack and ate that zone up all game long.
Yep. And that's the ball game.
There you go.
There we
point
go.
3.
Inbounds to Zephyr. That'll do it.